You are Miss Sidney Royce, I believe?
Yes.
I am Baron von Kemp of the German staff. You have some business with me, have you not?
Oh, yes, I guess so. Won't you come in, Baron?
Thank you. I have been waiting for you, Miss Royce.
Oh, really? Well, sit down, Baron. I really didn't expect to start to work so soon.
Do not let anyone come in.
What?
Do not answer the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it might be important. Yes?
Oh, hello. I'm Ronald Dean of the British Embassy. May I come in?
Oh, well, it's nice of you to call, Mr. Dean, but I'm busy at the moment.
Well, I'll wait, but I hope it won't be for nothing. You will give me a chance to talk to you.
Why, of course.
Thanks.
How did that Britisher learn you were coming here?
The same way you did, I guess.
Well, shall we get down to business, Miss Royce?
Business? Oh, yes, certainly.
Very well. Now, will you please come to the light, Fräulein, and just unhook the back of your dress, please?
Of course you know that. What did you say?
I said, would you mind unhooking the back part of your dress, please?
Well, I certainly would.
Please, Fräulein, I understand your hesitancy, but you must understand that my time is limited.
Now, see here. Baron or no Baron, you can't talk to me like that.
I hope you are not going to be difficult, Miss Royce. Certainly, you know why I am here.
I've got a pretty good idea. Get out.
Now, listen, you have no right to...
Will you get out, or shall I call the manager and have you put out?
Very well. But you are playing a dangerous game, young lady.
Leaving, Baron? Oh, Miss Royce, I'm still waiting.
Miss Royce, you had better think carefully before you deal with this Britisher.
Get out. Go on.
So long, Baron.
Well, who does he think he is, trying to get personal with me?
Oh, so that's what happened. Stupid of him, I'd say, under the circumstances.
Did you ever hear of such gall in your life? I only let him in because it's my job.
Precisely. Well, don't you let him scare you. And if you need any protection...
I don't need any protection from that oaf.
Well, you look quite capable, I must say. Well, Royce, shall we dispense with the preliminaries?
By all means.
Splendid. Now, suppose you just zip open the back of your dress.
What? Why, you?
Well, after all, old girl, you don't want me to buy a cat in a bag. Now, just...
Get out!
No, but really, I mean...
Get out, I say!
No, I'm sure if we sat down and talked it over calmly...
There's nothing to talk over. Get out!
All right, I see your plan. You think you can get a better offer from the Japanese.
Out! Get away from that door, whoever it is.
Hey, let me in.
Who is it?
It's the Marine.
Oh, it's you. See, I'm glad you came back, Mr. Harper. I want to have a little talk with you.
I saw the performance from down the hall. Well, I suppose you've got the lowdown on the entire foreign situation.
How did those two international wolves become diplomats?
Did you get any news?
My mother was right. All men are snakes. I was insulted.
Oh, that's not news.
Mr. Harper, I don't like your attitude.
You're seeing them again.
I'm not.
Now, let's not be impulsive. If they're interested in you, we're in a good spot. All you have to do is telephone those two Romeos and clear your balcony for action.
Not on your life. I wouldn't go near those two again without a convoy.
Miss Royce, I thought you came here to be a newspaper woman.
That's what I thought.
Well, no newspaper woman would let a little thing like a couple of passes stand in the way of a story. All you have to do is get them alone one at a time. Get them talking.
They don't talk. They're men of action.
Look, Miss Royce, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you can finagle an important story out of them, I'll see that you get all the credit. I'll give you a byline. I'll even put you on the air. You'll be a foreign correspondent, writing columns, making lecture tours, traveling like Mrs. Roosevelt. Well?
In other words, just to get a good story, you're willing to toss me to the wolves. Is that it?
Well, that's putting it rather bluntly.
Well, I'm putting this bluntly, too. Get out of here.
Miss Royce.
Get out!
No. Let's not get
physical.
Get
out! Get out!
You know, what you need here is a revolving door.
Hello. Is this Mr. Kenneth Harper? Well, this is Ronnie Dean. Mr. Harper, I'd like to see you this afternoon at the United States Embassy. Yes, I'll be in John Miles's office. It's very important, Mr. Harper. Thanks.
Now, just a second, Miles. Are you trying to tell me that this girl is a spy?
Well, frankly, Ken, we know nothing about her here at the embassy. It was the British intelligence who first got word of the plan.
Yes, and judging by Baron von Kemp's actions, our report was correct.
Well, she certainly doesn't look like the type to me who'd go in for spying, certainly not for murder.
There's no such thing as types for murder. You could be the murderer yourself, Ken.
Oh, nice of you to say so. But this Royce girl, by the way, she isn't the Royce girl, is she?
Certainly not. She's only here to sell those plans to the highest bidder.
All right, what do you want me to do, gentlemen?
Well, being a woman, we thought Miss Royce might be susceptible to a little romance.
Oh, that's out, gentlemen. No lovemaking to a murderess for me. When I kiss a girl, I close my eyes, and I always like to be able to open them up again.
Well, there's no reason to get as far as the mushy stage, old boy. All we want you to do is to get the plans off her back.
And how do I do that? Playing leapfrog?
Mr. Harper, you're a newspaper man, a foreign correspondent. Have you stopped to think there'd be quite a feather in your cap if you were to recover these plans?
Yeah, it might be a pretty good story at that.
A story? Why, it'd be a sensation.
All right, gentlemen. Hand me the phone, please.
What are you going to do?
Tonight I wooed the fair Borgia. Mr. Dean, stick around, will you? I may need medical attention. Hello? Miss Sidney Royce, please.
Take her to dinner. That might start the ball rolling.
Yeah. Hello? Miss Royce? This is Ken Harper. And don't hang up. Miss Royce, you were quite right this afternoon, and I'd like to apologize. Yes. Well, am I forgiven? Oh, well, that's fine.
Ask her for dinner.
Hey, by the way, will you have dinner with me tonight? Good. What? Oh, what should you wear? Well,
anything with a low back.
Anything with a low... I tell you, suppose we put on a swank tonight, huh? Let's make it strictly formal. Fine. Goodbye, Miss Royce. Well, gentlemen, I'm off to the wars.
Be careful, Ken. Watch yourself.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll withhold my fire till I see the white of her shoulders.
Convinced that Sidney Royce has the plans printed on her back, Ken Harper has invited her to dinner. The lovely lady is wearing her most revealing evening gown, but for some reason, the plans don't seem to show.
What are you looking at, Mr. Harper?
Oh, I was just admiring your gown.
But why the back of it?
Yes, lovely.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what a wonderful place. How will I ever be able to go back to drugstore dinners after this, Mr. Harper?
Well, what I always say is, it doesn't matter where you dine, it's the company you're with.
Really? Is that what you say, Mr. Harper?
Always.
Well, does it get you anywhere?
Never.
Well, I don't believe that, Mr. Harper.
Hey, look, can't we drop this Mr. and Miss routine?
Well, you said it was to be strictly formal, Mr. Harper.
I didn't want to be missed it all night.
All right, we'll drop it.
Good.
Hello, Harper.
Hello, Royce. Yeah, now we're really getting chummy. You know, you're a strange person. I can't quite figure you out.
Well, frankly, you're a little peculiar yourself.
Yes, my friends tell me that.
Well, it's true. You know, this afternoon you were just a frozen-faced correspondent with a one-track mind. Now, all of a sudden, I discover that you can smile.
Oh, that's nothing. There are times when I could even manage a light snicker. You see, this afternoon was business, but tonight...
I know. You're a man of moods. You have different sides to your nature.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what side are you getting ready to show me now?
Well, around you. Soft lights, champagne, a beautiful companion. Stop me if you heard this one, Miss Royce, but you are very beautiful.
Say, what is it about Lisbon that makes men so impetuous?
Maybe it's you.
Well, it never happens to me in New York. But over here, the minute I'm alone with a man, he insults me.
Have I insulted you?
Not yet. But there's a familiar light in your eye. I wish you'd put it out.
All right. Click. It's out. But it might go on again at any minute.
Oh, please, Ken. I've had a tough enough time with all these foreign entanglements. I'm in no mood now to fight off the home guard.
Your pardon, sir. A gentleman at the bar wishes to speak to you a moment.
Oh, thank you. Will you excuse me?
Go right ahead.
Probably doesn't.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Harper, over here.
Yeah, what do you want, Dean?
Well, I was just anxious to find out how you're doing, old boy. Well?
Well, so far I'm a flop.
What about the plans?
If she's wearing a set of plans, they must be drawn on with invisible ink.
Invisible ink, of course.
Did you expect them to be in Braille?